Good morning, children. Today I am going to start class 11. That is what we will start with the Newton laws of motion, most important topic in intermediate. Based on Newton laws only, remaining chapters like friction and other chapters depends. If you don't know Newton laws, you cannot solve remaining problems in AIEEE or NEET or MSET or IIT. One question compulsory from this chapter. Most important topic, Newton laws of motion. Newton laws of motion. You are aware of Newton. Newton, who is Newton? Newton is father of physics. Father of physics is Newton. Father of experimental physics is Michael Faraday. He is nearly 1642 to 1723. His span is 1642 to 1723, nearly 400 back years story. Newton proposed three laws. We know that kinematics, mechanics is classified into three types. We saw in last video, mechanics is classified into three types. Number one, kinematics. Number two, dynamics. Number three, statics. Kinematics is a branch of physics which deals with the study of motion of a body. We don't consider cause. What is the cause that the body is moving? Cause we don't consider. That means force we will not consider. Only we consider initial velocity u meter per second, final velocity v, acceleration a meter per second square, time t and distance s. Only these five things we will consider, but force we will not consider. Here, in addition to this all u, v, a, s, t, we consider force also. Force, the definition of force. What is force? Force is nothing but which changes the state or position. Suppose a body moves from here to here. Without external force, the body do not change from one point to another point. That means some force, some external force is applied on the body. Net external force is there, then only the body moves from one point to another point. So that who defined force? Force is defined by Sir Isaac Newton. That is what in 17th century, 1642 to 1723, he is also called father of physics. So, dynamics, in dynamics we will study all Newton three laws, Newton first law, second law, third law. What Newton first law says, what is second law says, what third law says, we will see in a detailed manner. Before going to see first law, second law, third law, you need to understand some important concepts like what is force, what is meant by gravity, what is meant by weight, what is meant by normal, what is meant by friction, what is meant by frictionless, what is meant by air force. All these things we need to understand before going to see all these laws. Statics means, you know very well, statics means body is not moving. If a body is at rest, or if a body is not moving, or if a body is in equilibrium, then the study of motion of a body is called statics. That one by one we will see. First of all, we will come from basics. Now, this chapter is nothing but Newton laws comes in dynamics. Dynamics means what? Dynamics means nothing but the study of motion of a body considering the cause of motion. Considering the cause of motion. Dynamics is the study of motion of a body considering the cause of motion. Considering what? Considering what kind of force, how many types of forces are applied on the body. Let us consider this is a block. Its initial speed is u. Now after some time its velocity changes. Now velocity is v. Initially it is going from 10 meter per second. Now it is 50 meter per second. That means some external force is applied on the body or not. What kind of force? Why this velocity changes? Because of this external force. What is that force? That we will define in this law. Dynamics means the study of motion of a body considering the cause of motion. If you did not consider, that comes in kinematics. If you consider the cause of motion, that comes in dynamics. This is very important. Now, what is force? Each definition try to understand force. Force is nothing but which changes the state or position. Let us consider one object is here. This object, after some time, after 2 seconds, the body is here. Why the body position changes? Because of the some external position, or the shape of this body changes. That means if the shape or size or position changes because of some external force, that is some external energy, that is called nothing but force. Force is nothing but which changes the position or state. Position or state changes means that is nothing but force. What is the SI unit of force? Force SI unit is in Newton. Newton, write like it is a scientist name, so all letters must be small. Whenever you are writing units as a scientist name as a units, all letters must be small, or only capital letter is capital N. Force SI unit is Newton. CGS unit you know very well. Dyne. Dyne is the CGS unit. SI unit is Newton, CGS unit is down. Force is a vector quantity. It has particular direction and magnitude. Let us consider 5 Newton force is applied in east direction. That means it has magnitude, it has direction. So force is a vector quantity. Remember up to here. Once again, Newton laws of motion. Newton is the father of physics. His lifespan is in between 1642 to 1723, approximately near 400 years back. Dynamics. Newton laws comes in dynamics. The study of motion of a body considering the cause of motion, that means force including of U, V, A, S, T. If you consider a force, then it is called nothing but dynamics. The main important term in Newton laws is force. Force means which changes the state or position or size or shape. That is called nothing but force. Force SI unit is what? Newton. CGS unit is dyne. Remember up to here. Now, how many types of forces are present? That is very important. How many types of forces are present? We will see types of forces. Types of forces. Mainly forces are classified into 2 types, children. Remember, forces are classified into 2 types. Number 1, contact force. Contact forces. Number 2, non-contact forces. What is meant by contact force? Contact force is nothing but a friction force, frictional force. Frictional force comes in contact force. Number 2, normal force. Normal force is also contact force, frictional force, normal force, spring force. These all comes under contact force. What is meant by frictional force? What is the direction of frictional force? What is normal force? What is spring force? One by one we will see in a detailed manner. Frictional force is denoted by Fr, normal is denoted by N, spring force is denoted by FSP, spring force. These are all the symbols. Non-contact force. Non-contact force means we are on the earth because earth is pulling us downwards. That is what a gravitational force. Gravitational force is nothing but a gravitational force is nothing but non-contact force. Number 2, electrostatic force. Positive charge attracts negative charge attracts positive charge, like pole, like charges repel, opposite charges attract. That means electrostatic force. Electrostatic force also non-contact force. Number 3, magnetic force. Magnetic force. These are all nothing but non-contact force. Two bodies are not in contact, even though there is a force between them. Suppose I thrown a body upwards, that will be attracted by the center of the earth. That is what nothing but gravity. There is no contact between stone and earth, even though earth is pulling the stone downwards. That because of the gravity. Electrostatic. Big electrostatic means you know very well. The study of charges at rest is called electrostatic forces. 2 charges are present for the flow of current. Positive charge attracts, negative charge attracts, positive charge, opposite charges repel, like charges repel, and then negative repel, positive positive repel, negative positive attracts. This is what electrostatic. Magnetic force, north pole repel north pole and north pole attracts south pole. That means there will be a repulsion, there will be attraction between them. Like poles, like poles repel, opposite poles attracts. There is no contact between them. These are called non-contact forces. These are called contact forces. Very important. Note down. Types of forces. Types of forces, two types: contact force, non-contact force. Some more force also there. Some weak forces also present. What is that? There is an atom. This is what nucleus. Nucleus consists of protons and neutrons, and protons has positive charge. Here electrons. Electrons and protons attracts each other, and protons repel each other. Internally, proton repel each other, and proton electron attracts. Why? Because opposite charges. Like this, there will be weak nuclear forces also present, but this we will define in chemistry, not in physics. Weak forces we will not discuss. Here we are going to discuss only two types of forces: contact and non-contact forces. Nuclear forces, weak forces we don't discuss here. Completed? Right. Note down. See children, contact force are very important in Newton laws, so that there is a lot of scope in asking so many questions based on contact forces. So first we will see non-contact forces. Non-contact, briefly we will discuss that, directly we will go to contact force. Why? Because complete chapter we are going to discuss based on contact forces only. First of all we are going to see non-contact force. What is non-contact force? Number one, gravitational force. First one, gravitational force. Gravitational force in detail we will discuss in gravity chapter, but try to understand some basic concepts. These are two planets. This is, let us consider this is Jupiter, its mass is capital M, or let us consider this is Earth. This is one object on the Earth, small m. This is a big rock, big mountain, M. This is Earth. Now, from the center of this planet to center of this body, let us consider the distance is r. Now, this Earth is attracting this mass towards its center. Similarly, this mass is also attracting Earth towards its center. These two are equal and opposite. Then only this will not be attracted by, then this will not fall on the onto the center of the Earth. There are two equal and opposite forces are present. Earth is pulling small mass towards its center, as well as this is called centripetal force. This is called centrifugal force. Earth is attracting towards. So okay, let it be. Just remember, there is some force. That means the center of the Earth is pulling this mass towards its center. This force is directly proportional to product of their masses and inversely proportional to square of their distance between them. This is what Newton universal gravitational law. This is what Newton universal gravitational law. What is Newton universal gravitational law? Every body in the universe attracts another body. This body attracts this body, this body attracts this body. Every body in the universe attracts another body with some force. That force magnitude is equal to product of their masses and inversely proportional to square of their distance between them. If you remove proportionality, one constant is required. That constant is nothing but G. G is nothing but gravitational constant. That value Fr square by m into m. If you cross multiply, R square goes into numerator, mm comes into denominator. What is the unit of capital G? F unit, Newton, distance meter square by kg into kg square. Newton meter square by kg square is the unit of gravitational constant. This is nothing but a non-contact force. Just remember, every body in the universe attracts another body with some force. That force is directly proportional to product of their masses and inversely proportional to square of their distance between them. If you remove proportionality, one constant is required. That constant is capital G. Capital G is nothing but universal gravitational constant. That constant unit Newton meter square by kg square is the unit. That dimensional formula we will see in another chapter. Why? Because you don't know how to write dimensions. Dimensions means everything should be converted into fundamental units, mass, length, time, electric current, like that we will see in another chapter. Just remember up to here. This is one non-contact force. Second non-contact force is electrostatic force. This is also non-contact force. Non-contact force. Second, first one gravitational force. Number two, electrostatic force. Electrostatic. What is meant by electrostatic? Let us consider this is positive charge, test charge. Here one more positive charge is there. Let us consider the center of this charge to this charge, the distance is r meter. There will be a repulsive force between them, or there is a negative charge. Let us consider the distance between these two is r meter. There will be attraction. Here this body attracts this body attracts this body. Here this body repels this body repels this body. Whatever it is, the force of attraction or repulsion is directly proportional to product of their charges. Let this charge is q1, this charge is q2, and inversely proportional to square of their distance between them. The force of attraction or repulsion, like charges repel, opposite charges attracts. The force of attraction or repulsion between two test charges is directly proportional to product of their charges, magnitude of charges, and inversely proportional to their square root of their distance between them. If you remove one proportionality, one constant is required. That constant is q1 q2 by r square. This constant is nothing but 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. That we will see in electrostatics. K is equal to what will happen? Fr square by q1 into q2. Now unit of k, see what is unit of k? Unit of k is F is Newton, F unit Newton, distance unit meter square by charge unit coulomb into coulomb square, direct c square. Newton meter square by coulomb square is the unit of k. K is nothing but a dielectric constant. K is nothing but a dielectric constant. Remember here, one more last non-contact force is a magnetic force. Third one is magnetic force. Magnetic force. See here, every magnet consists of two poles, north pole and so. Let us consider this is one bar magnet. This is another bar magnet. North pole, south pole. We know that magnetic lines comes out from north pole. Here also magnetic lines comes out from north pole. North pole, like pole repel. Suppose it is south, attracts. Suppose it is south, what will happen? It attracts. So that there will be some force, whether attraction or repulsion. Let this pole strength is m1, this pole strength is m2. Pole strength means nothing but the ability of attraction or repulsion of the pole. One pole attracts or repel another pole with some force. That magnitude is nothing but magnetic pole strength. What is that force? That force is directly proportional to the force of attraction or repulsion is directly proportional to product of their pole strengths and inversely proportional to their square of distance between them. This is what distance. Now, if you remove proportionality, F is equal to, here also one constant is required, K into m1 m2 by r square. Here K is equal to nothing but mu naught by 4 pi. Mu naught is nothing but permeability of free space. Permeability of free space. Permeability means the ability of passing magnetic lines from the free space. Okay, that you will get in class 12. Here, what is K value? What is the unit of K? Fr square by m1 into m2. If you cross multiply, r square comes into numerator, m1 m2 comes into denominator. What is the unit of K? Unit of K is or unit of mu naught. Unit of K is or unit of mu naught. K means nothing but mu naught. You can also write mu naught. Why? Because the 4 pi is constant. What is unit of mu naught? Tell me. F. Newton meter square by pole strength. Ampere into meter, ampere into meter. Ampere square into meter square. Meter square cancel. Newton by ampere square is the unit of K. This is what K unit. Like this, these are all non-contact forces. Now we will say important thing now is contact forces. What is meant by contact force? How the contact force will be, we will see in this session. Very, very important. Non-contact forces we don't consider in, we don't use here. See children, this is what surface. Now see contact forces. Contact forces. First one, normal force. First contact force is normal force. Very, very important, normal force. First one. Let us consider there is a block on the surface, M. This earth is pulling upwards. That means the perpendicular force from the surface is called nothing but normal force. Normal means perpendicular to the contact. This is what contact. Perpendicular to the contact is called normal. Now remember, from the center of the body to the center of the earth is called nothing but weight. Weight is nothing but mg. Mg always towards the center of the earth. Normal is always perpendicular to the contact. Understand? One more thing, earth is pushing mass upwards with n. Similarly, this mass is also pushes earth downwards with the same forces n. That means these two are equal and opposite but acting on two different bodies. This n is acting by the earth on the mass m, small m. This n is nothing but a normal force acting by small m on the earth. These two are equal and opposite but acting on two different bodies. This normal is acting on small m, this normal is acting on the earth. These two are equal and opposite. Very, very important. Generally, every body equal and opposite. According to Newton's third law, there is equal and opposite forces now. So, if normal is upwards, this is normal. Normal force applied by the earth on the mass. This is the normal force applied by the mass on the earth. These two are equal and opposite. So, normal is the common normal. So, you no need to show normal applied by the mass on the earth. Only earth applied normal on the mass enough. This normal you no need to show. Normal force applied by the small mass on the earth no need to show. Why? Because comparatively earth, this mass is negligible, no? Earth mass is 6 into 10 power 24 kg. Very, very high. 6 into 10 power 24 kg. This mass is very less, 1 kg or 2 kg. Comparatively, it is negligible. So, the normal force acts by mass on the earth, no need to show. This normal you no need to show. This can be eliminated. Only, why? Because we are going to draw FBD diagram. Free body diagram of this mass, not by the earth. Understand? This is what normal force. Once again I am repeating. Let us consider this is what earth. This is what earth. Now this is what one body, its mass m. Now this weight always acts towards the center of the earth. Weight is nothing but mass into gravity. This is what contact surface. Normal force applied by the earth on the mass is n. Similarly, m applied some normal force on the earth downwards. So these two are equal and opposite. Understand? Very, very important. So that the body is at rest. Normal upwards, normal downwards. This is the normal applied by the earth on the mass. This is the normal applied by the mass on the earth. These two are equal and opposite. One more mass you take. How many masses you take? No problem. Capital M. 100 kg, 1 kg. This weight is also acts towards the center. Weight is always acts towards the center. Weight is nothing but mass into gravity. This is what contact surface. This is what normal force. That means normal force is balancing mg. N is equal to mg. This case. Here n is equal to what? Small mg. These two are equal and opposite. Normal is balancing mg. Hence the body is at rest. Here normal is balancing capital mass into gravity. Hence this body is at rest. Understand? Very, very important. That means if a body is at rest only. This is what Newton's first law. This is what normal force. Normal means perpendicular to the contact. Perpendicular from the contact surface is called normal force. Always normal must be contact force. It must be perpendicular to the contact surface. Next one. See, one more important concept. This is called inclined plane or wedge. Inclined plane. Here one mass is there. This is what? Small mass m. Now how many forces acting on the body? Where will be the normal? Observe carefully. This is what? Contact surface. Contact to perpendicular. This is called normal. Then where is the weight? This is what? Normal. Normal is perpendicular to the contact. This is what? Normal. This is what center of mass. Center of the mass to exactly downwards towards the center of the earth is nothing but weight mg. But here normal is not balancing mg. Why? Because if it is exactly this direction, normal balances mg. But normal is making some angle with the mg. So normal is not balancing mg. So the body slides. In this direction, the body slides. Let us consider the angle between these 2 points is theta. If this is theta, then automatically this angle also will be theta. No? Why? Because it is what? Inclined plane. If this angle is theta, this angle also will be theta. Now what will happen? We saw resolution of vectors. Resolution of vectors, you see IIT Basics 1, video number IIT Basics 1. Suppose if it is a theta, observe carefully, this is what P vector, then what will happen? This is nothing but P cos theta. This is what? P sin theta. Why? Because let it be APB. Cos theta is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. So adjacent side is equal to hypotenuse into cos theta. This is opposite side into sin theta. Observe carefully. If you don't know, read vectors IIT concepts 1, basic concepts of IIT 1. If it is theta, this is mg, theta attached part, this will be mg cos theta and this will be mg sin theta. Body accelerates in this direction. So what will happen? Normal balances mg cos theta. Normal balances mg cos theta and acceleration is equal to nothing. Net force is equal to what will happen? The body slides in this direction. No? Acceleration will be in this direction. F is equal to mg cos theta. Remember, very important. Body is accelerating in this direction. F is equal to mg sin theta. Normal is balancing mg cos theta and this one splitting into 2 parts, mg and mg. Let us consider 3-4 triangle, you know. It is 37 degrees triangle. If it is 3, it is 4, this will be 5. Like that, if this one mg is splitting into horizontal component and vertical component. Vertical component is mg cos theta, horizontal component is mg sin theta as per resolution of vectors. If you don't know how to resolve vectors, you see IIT Basics 1 video. Right, okay? This is what? Perpendicular to the contact surface. This is what? Normal. Weight acting downwards. But weight is not balancing normal. So this weight splits into horizontal component and vertical component. Vertical component is mg cos theta. Horizontal component is mg sin theta. N is equal to mg cos theta and this direction it is coming. Net force is equal to mg sin theta. Understand? Right. 1 second children, I will link. Do you understand children? Once again I will remind you wedge. See here, this is what? Inclined plane or wedge. A body is here. This is what? Contact surface. Perpendicular to the contact, this is what? Normal. Let this mass is m. So it weights from center to downward towards the center of the earth. This is weight mg. So this is weight. Inclined plane is pushing upwards, normal force. With the same force, this normal. This mass is acting same normal on the wedge like this. This is what? These two are equal and opposite. Wedge is pushing with normal force. Normal means perpendicular to the contact. This is weight. So now we will see resolution of vectors once again. If you don't know how to resolve vector, once again I will explain you how to resolve vectors. Resolution of vectors, I am repeating once again. Resolution of vectors. See children, this is a point P. How to define point P? Where it is? To define this point, what I am doing? I am imagine two coordinate system. This is x coordinate. This is y coordinate. This is what? Origin. From origin to P, this is what? Vector. This is what? OP vector. Let it be. This is what? P bar. P vector. OP bar. OP is nothing but P vector. It is making theta angle. This vector is making theta angle with the horizontal component. Now this is what? Perpendicular line. Theta. This is called opposite side. This is what? Adjacent side. This is what? Hypotenuse. Now let this dash. This is nothing but O dash. O dash P is one triangle. Now I want adjacent side, I want opposite side. How to find opposite side? To find opposite side, sin theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. So sin theta is equal to, what is opposite side? O dash p by what is hypotenuse? P dash. So O dash p is equal to, what will happen? P dash sin theta. So O dash p, this value is nothing but P dash P sin theta. Very important, P bar sin theta, hypotenuse into sin theta. What about cos theta? Cos theta is equal nothing but hypotenuse, O dash by P dash, hypotenuse. Adjacent side by hypotenuse. From this O dash is equal to, what will happen? P dash cos theta. So this is P cos theta. Remember children, if any vector hypotenuse, if you know, directly you can write adjacent side is P cos theta, opposite side is P sin theta. If P vector is making theta angle with the horizontal component, then horizontal distance O dash equal to P cos theta, vertical component equal to P sin theta. Directly you remember, adjacent opposite side directly write hypotenuse into sin theta. Adjacent side you write P dash into cos theta. Opposite side P sin theta, adjacent side P cos theta. Remember, this is what resolution of vectors, very important. Now second contact force is tension force. Normal force is completed. Second one is tension force, denoted by T. Let us consider this is what ceiling. To this ceiling I suspended one object of mass m. Here what is normal force? Can you say what is normal? Normal means what? Contact force. There is no contact, there is no horizontal surface, so normal is not there. So from this center of the mass m, from the center to the earth, weight downwards. Tension always away from the point. If the tension of the string is away from the point, we know that according to Newton law, always two equal and opposite forces act on the body. From the ceiling it is tension in this direction, from the mass tension will be upward direction. Tension will be upward from this direction, tension will be downward from the ceiling. From ceiling it is downwards, from this mass upwards. That means these two are equal and opposite. One more important thing, remember, if string is same, tension is same. This is same string but same tension. This is the tension applied by the mass on the ceiling. This is the tension applied by the ceiling on the mass. Two equal and opposite. Ceiling is applying some tension on the mass is T. This mass is applying same tension on the ceiling T. These two are equal and opposite. Remember, tension is always away from the point. This is a point. If you consider this is a point, away from the point. If it is a ceiling is a point, away from the point. These two are, this is what ceiling, this is what mass. These two are equal and opposite. One simple concept, simply you can identify that what is the tension. Imagine umbrella rule, umbrella concept. Simply sit here, open umbrella. In which direction umbrella opens? Upward direction. So tension will be upwards. Imagine you sit here. Open umbrella. Umbrella in which direction? Which direction it opens? Downward direction. This is nothing but umbrella direction is nothing but tension direction. Umbrella concept very much helpful in finding the direction of tension easily. Tension is always away from the point. Remember, whenever an object is suspended from the ceiling, there will not be contact force. There will not be any normal force. Only tension force will be present. Tension force will be present in string or spring. If you take spring also, same tension applicable. Tension applicable only in spring and string. Remember, tension is also contact force. This is also very, very important. See children, this is what horizontal surface. I have two blocks. This is what M1, this is what M2. Can I write one more also? This is what M3, M2, M1. three masses are there. These two are attached with a string. These two are attached with a string. Here applying some force. I am applying some force on that. Now what is the tension? I am pulling from this side. I am pulling from this side. So imagine if you sit here and open umbrella, tension will be in this direction. If you sit here and open umbrella, tension will be in this direction. From this point away, these two tensions are equal and opposite. One string, one tension. If string same, tension same. Let the tension is T1. T1 and T2 are equal. T1 is equal to T2. Why? Because string is same, tension is same. Now come to this. Here these two are attached with another string. Sit here and open umbrella. Here the tension is T2. Sit here and open umbrella this side. Tension T2. T2, these two will be equal and T1 and T2. T1, T1. These two tensions are equal. These two tensions are equal. Remember, if string is same, tension is same. Tension is always away from the point. Remember, away from the point. Tension is always away from the point. And number two, first point is tension is always away from the point. Number two, if string is same, tension is same. If string is same, tension is same. So both will body. Now I am pulling this side. So this body accelerates in this direction, this body accelerates in this direction, this body accelerates in this direction. All bodies move with the same acceleration because only the force is applied in each direction, only single direction. Hence, the body accelerates on which direction? Applied force direction. In applied force direction. Very important, children. Net force will be in this direction, east direction. Net force will be in east direction. So these three bodies will slide in this direction. That is what east direction. That is nothing but acceleration. Acceleration of the body will be in the applied force direction. In this direction I am pulling, so that all bodies M1, M2, M3, all bodies will slide. All bodies will move in this direction. This is what very, very important concept. Net force will be in the direction of applied force. Now see, children, next concept say, this is what ceiling. This is what ceiling. Here one mass is suspended like this, one mass is tied with a string like this. Another side it is attached to ceiling. This is what wall. Upper surface we call it as ceiling. This is called nothing but wall. Now note down how many forces acting on the body. This is what body. What are the forces acting on the body? Observe carefully. Imagine this is mass. If you sit here and open umbrella, tension will be in this direction. If you sit on ceiling and open umbrella, tension will be in this direction. These two are equal and opposite. That means T1 will be equal to T1. These two tensions are equal because string is same. String same, tension same. Sit here, open umbrella, tension will be here. This will be tension will be here. String is different, tension will be different. Here string is same, tension same. String different, tension different. So T2 will be equal to T2. These two are equal. Now one more force is also acting on that from the center of this mass downwards towards the earth. This is what mg. These are all total forces acting on the body. Two strings are present. So two different types of tensions are present. Now weight always acts towards the center. That is what mg. Understand, children? This is also very important. Note down. Now observe, children, one more important concept. This is what wedge or inclined plane. It is attached like this. This is what contact surface, wall. This is wall. Now note down how many types of forces acting on that. This is what a thick rod or a wire. How many forces acting on that? This is what contact surface. This is what contact. So normal acts in this direction, N1. Same normal acts by this body. Same normal acts by this body in the perpendicular to this direction n1. Now here these two are in contact. Here this is a contact surface. Normal 2 will be in this direction. This also, this block also acts the same normal on this body. This is what n2, n2 equal and opposite. Understand, children? Now this is the block. These are two types of normals present on the body. Next, one more. Let it be. This is also contact surface. This is what contact surface. Now this contact, earth is upwards, normal 3 acting on upwards. This wedge is also applying same normal towards the ground n3. This is what this is attached to this wedge. So normal perpendicular to this contact. Same normal applied by this body on the wedge. Here this is what wall. Wall is applying n2 normal on this block, on this body. Same normal is applying on the reverse direction by the body on the wall. Here earth is acting n3 normal perpendicular to the contact surface. Here n3 normal perpendicular to the contact surface, but by the wedge on the earth. These are three different types of normals present on the wedge. This is what complete normals. How to find the normal from the contact surface? Very important. See children, see this diagram. Write the number of forces acting on the body. What type of forces acting on the body? Here there is no contact surface, so there is no normal. Only 3 different strings are present, or 3 different rods are present. String or rod, both are same. Anyone you can consider. 3 different strings are present. This is string number 1, this is string number 2, this is string number 3. So 3 different tensions are present. Let us consider, imagine you sit here and open umbrella. Tension will be this direction. Imagine sit here and open umbrella in this direction and tension will be this direction. These two tensions are equal, T1 and T2, these two are equal. Here imagine you sit here and open umbrella, T2 will be here. If you sit here, T2 will be here. These two are equal. This is T3, this is what T3. Tension applied by the mass on the wall. Tension applied by the wall on the mass. Tension applied by M2 on M1. Tension applied by M1 on M2. Tension applied by M1 on ceiling. Tension applied by ceiling on M1. These two are equal and opposite according to Newton's third law. The weight always acts towards the center towards center M1G. Here this is always acts towards the center M2G. M1G and M2G. These are all total forces acting on the system. This total thing is called system. Ceiling, wall, 3 masses, 3 strings are combinedly called this total. We call it as a system. System is the combination of all bodies. The combination of all bodies is called nothing but a system. Next concept, see children, very important, free body diagram. Free body diagram. Simply we call it as FBD. Free body. Before going to draw free body diagram, you need to learn some important concepts. So number 1, first point, remember children, whatever the object, even Jupiter also we consider as a point mass. We consider every object as a point mass. We consider each and every object as a point mass. Number 2, even Jupiter is also we consider as a point mass. Number 2, let us consider this is a block. Let us consider one is 10 gram, one is 100 kg. 100 kg we cannot show in a 100 kg manner. It is also showed in a point object like this. This mass will be showed like this. Jupiter also can be showed like this. Understand? Small mass, yeah, point mass. Number 1, the meaning of first point is like this. Number 2, we show all forces acts on it. We show all forces act on it. What does it mean? That means one is, this is what contact surface. Normal is always perpendicular to the contact. Number 2, weight is always acts towards the center, mg, weight always center. And this is the normal applied by the earth on the mass. Similarly, this is normal applied by the mass on the earth. These are all forces. Simply we can show like this, point mass m, mg downwards and normal upwards, and one more normal. This is what normal applied by the mass on the earth. This you no need to show, but free body diagram I am explaining like this. How many forces acting on the body? All total forces can be shown like this. Very, very important. Next, sir, how many forces acts on the body? Always number of force acts on the body constant? No. Number of forces acts on the body depends on reference frame. Number of forces acting on a body depends on reference frame. Reference frame. What is meant by reference frame? We will say just in place of reference frame, you think it as a observer. Number of forces acting on a body depends on the reference frame. That is what observer. Let us consider most of the time observer will be on the ground. Observer will be on the ground. Suppose you are in the train. With respect to train, you are at rest. Even though Shatabdi Express goes 100 km per hour, you are inside the train, you are at rest. Remember, we are on the earth. Earth is revolving from west to east 1540 km per hour. The speed of earth is very high. Earth is going 1560 km per hour. Each hour the earth rotation is 1560. But we are not feeling that. Why? Because we are on the earth. If you are in Shatabdi Express, you cannot feel the speed of the Shatabdi Express. Why? Because train speed is equal to your speed. Suppose you came out from the Shatabdi Express, let us consider you are observing from the platform. That means your observer position is changed. Then you can feel the speed of the train. That means number of forces depends on the observer. That is what reference frame. Most of the time observer will be on the ground. So we will consider Newton. Newton laws are valid only for reference frame. If observer is at rest, then only Newton laws are valid. If non-inertial frame, what is meant by non-inertial frame? We will say, just remember, if observer is in reference frame, then only, reference frame means static. If observer is rest, then only all these things are valid. If observer is in non-inertial frame, these laws are not valid. Remember these 3 points. We consider every object as a point object. Number 1, first point. Number 2, we show all forces acts on the body. How many forces acts on the body? All forces we will show on that. Number of forces acting on the body depends on the reference frame. Reference frame means nothing but observer. Most of the time observer will be on the ground. Most of the time observer will be on the ground. That means observer will be at rest. Observer will be, this is what observer will be at rest. He is at rest. Then only Newton laws are valid. This is called nothing but reference frame. Very important. Note down up to here. We will see some free body diagrams. See children, now we will see some important FBDs. FBD full form what? Free body diagram. All the time I am not going to write like that. This is what wedge or inclined plane. One mass is like this. Now free body diagram. Before going to free body diagram, show this is what contact surface. This is what perpendicular line, normal. Weight always downwards, mg. Sir, one more force also. This mass also acts same normal towards the ground. Now you no need to show. Why? Because this mass is very less comparatively earth. So we want only the forces acting on the body mass m. This body we are making a point object m. So this is what normal force. This is what mg. This is called free body diagram. You can show like this. Number 2, this I will wrap. Next we will see pulley example. One pulley example we will take. We call it as Atwood mission. Complete Atwood mission we will see later. Atwood mission. Sir, what is the use of Atwood mission? Atwood mission is used to prove all Newton laws. All Newton laws. Newton first law, second law, third law. 3 laws can be explained with the help of Atwood mission. I will tell you Atwood mission later. First of all, imagine this is a ceiling. Now this is what pulley, fixed pulley. Now this is a string. This is what string. This is mass m1. This is what mass m2. Observe that m2 is greater than m1. Now what are the forces acting on the body? Observe. Imagine if you sit here and open umbrella, this is what tension T. Now here if you sit on ceiling and observe, this is tension T. These two are equal. Same string here also tension T, here also tension T. String same, tension same. Now write here from the center it is M2G, weight always downwards. This is what M1G. Now write FBD for M1. FBD of M1 FBD. Right, M1 is a point mass, its weight downwards, M1G, tension upwards. So what tension is equal to what? M1G. Here tension is equal to nothing but M1G. Here what will happen? Now write FBD for M2. FBD of M2. What will happen? Tension is equal to M2G. If these two are equal, the body do not accelerate. Let us consider M2 is greater than M1. Let it be first case M1 is equal to M2. Then what will happen? M2 and M1 both will be in equilibrium. So tensions are equal. M2G. In first case we will say, in depth we will go later. Let us consider in first case M1 is equal to M2. These two are equal. Then what will happen? This total string will be in equilibrium. That means body do not accelerate, but this body do not come and this body do not go up, or this body do not come down, this body do not go. This is called equilibrium state. Equilibrium. That doesn't mean if a body is in equilibrium, doesn't mean that no force is acting on the body. So many forces are acting on this. Observe carefully. This mass weight is downwards, tension is upwards, and pulley is pulling this mass upwards. This mass is attracted by the earth. Gravity is downwards, weight is downwards, tension is upwards. Here also M1, weight is downwards, tension is upwards, but body is still at rest. This is called nothing but equilibrium. This is called nothing but Newton's first law. Newton's first law. Very important. What is Newton's first law? Newton's first law states that if a body is at rest only. If a body is in equilibrium, it will be in equilibrium only. Earth is revolving around the sun. That means there is no force acting on the earth? No. So many forces are acting on the earth. Center of the sun is pulling earth towards its center. This earth is going away from the center. These two forces are equal and opposite. So many forces are acting on the earth, but still this is in uniform motion. That means if a body is at rest, it will be at rest only. If a body is in uniform motion, it will be in uniform motion only, unless until acting on the external applied force. There is an extra force is present, then only it comes out from its equilibrium state. It comes out from its rest position unless until acting on the body, external force acting on the body. Let us consider I kept a bench, I kept a cup here. It remains at this position unless acting external force on it. After 20 years you come, it will be here only if there are no external forces. That doesn't mean that no forces acting on the body. Earth is always pulling downwards and contact surface is always pulling upwards. There are so many forces acting on the body, but the net force is zero. That means if net force is zero, then the body is said to be rest or uniform motion. This is what Newton's first law. Newton's first law says that. First law we will now the first law comes into picture. This is what total introduction of Newton's first law. What is Newton's first law? Newton's first law. If a body is at rest only, if a body is in motion, if a body is in uniform motion, it will be in uniform motion only. It will be in uniform motion only. Unless and until applying external force on it. unless and until applying external force, it do not change its position. This is what Newton's first law. This is also called simply inertia. If a body is at rest only. This, if I kept this book or this cup here, unless until acting external force, it do not change its position or state. If it is in uniform motion, Earth is revolving around the sun. The position of Earth do not change unless until external periodic force, some extra force is applied on that, then only it changes its position. Its elliptical path changes. If some external force is applied on that, then only it changes its position. Remember, this is what Newton's first law. If a body is at rest only. If a body is in uniform motion, it will be continue its uniform motion unless until applying external force on it. Till then, it do not change its position. Then only it changes its position or path. This is what Newton's first law. Newton's first law defines inertia. Inertia is nothing but a state of position. Inertia has two types, inertia of rest, inertia of motion. That is different, that we will see later. Inertia of two types, inertia of rest, inertia of motion. Okay children, Newton first law, problems on Newton first law we will see in next video. Prepare carefully, very very important, each and every concept I explained in a detailed manner. It is a 1 hour video. Not making 1 hour video is not an easy task. Prepare carefully, listen carefully, prepare notes carefully. Notes also I uploaded in YouTube. I will give description in link. Complete 30 pages Newton first law description I will give you in link. Prepare well. All the best. God bless you.